What is good, Ninja? OG over here from PlayerEssence, and welcome to the PE Nintendo Switch and Gaming News video. Today, we've got some great topics for you guys, some good announcements from multiple different developers, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Mutant Mudds Collection is coming to Nintendo Switch later this year with a brand new Mutant Mudds Blocks game. A tool has clarified its plans for Mutant Mudds on the Nintendo Switch. Later this year, the developer will be bringing Mutant Mudds Collection to the Nintendo eShop. Mutant Mudds Collection will feature both Mutant Mudds Deluxe and Mutant Mudds Super Challenge. The new Puzzler Mutant Blocks is also included in the package. And here's what we know about Mud Blocks. Max has to take on the Mutant Mud threat in block form, throw water bombs at the mutants to get rid of them, or use multicolored muds against them. Single player, 2-player co-op, and 2-player competitive options, unique modes like numbers and rescue. IGN has also confirmed that all 3 games will include online leaderboards. Mutant Mudds Collection launches on the Switch in Q4 2017. Plus, there's a brand new trailer that you guys are checking out, and I actually follow Jules Watcham. I think I'm saying that correct, probably not. Sorry about that. I follow him on Twitter, and he's been teasing that the Nintendo Switch will be getting some type of things, and he was very upset about Chicken Wiggle's sales as far as the Nintendo 3DS goes. So we decided to pretty much move over from the 3DS to the Nintendo Switch because he feels that the Nintendo Switch has taken a lot of the indie market. And if you're looking at the sales as far as what's selling on the Switch, indie developers are selling a pretty staggering amount of games in small amount of time. And I think a lot of indie developers are taking advantage that a lot of the major big blockbuster games that you see on other systems aren't all hitting the Nintendo Switch at this point yet. On top of that, there's also no virtual console either. So a lot of indie games are being bought up right now. And so it's pretty cool that Jules and Atul are going to basically be going in at this point. I think this is definitely the right time to kind of get your foot into the door, get a game out in the first 9 months of the system's launch, and make sure you establish yourself as a brand that people actually want to pick up before all the flood of virtual console and everything else comes in 2018, because there are a lot of games being planned for the Nintendo Switch at this point from indie developers and major developers. So get your foot into the door, get those sales while you can, then adjust in 2018 and beyond. So what do you guys think about Mutant Mudds Collection coming to Nintendo Switch, this brand new game Mud Blocks as well? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the next article here. Unreal Engine 4 powered Cubers is coming to the Nintendo Switch in 2018. So this developer that I cannot pronounce his name at all, but I will put it across the screen, has been working on an arena brawler and twin stick slasher called Cubers. Today, Teon announced that the game will be coming to Nintendo Switch as part of the company's new indie label series. Now here's a brief overview of the game. Cubers. Control a character sold into slavery by his family who has to defeat a master of gladiators to reclaim his freedom. On your path to victory, you will fight waves of enemies, one after another, using a variety of weapons, armory, and skills. The game offers a unique friendly fire system allowing your opponents to hurt each other, which adds plenty of tactical options. There are many types of enemies and trap combinations on 4 arenas, each with a unique theme, atmospheric effects, destructible environments, and challenging boss fights at the end. Cubers will launch on the Nintendo Switch sometime in 2018, and you can check out the trailer as you guys are doing so. And also, Cubers is coming to PS4, Xbox One, and PC too as well. So if you're looking to play it on those systems, you definitely can. But once again, with that indie label, that indie type of title game, Nintendo Switch for me will probably be the option, since you can take it anywhere that you want. And it's going to look pretty good based on them using Unreal Engine 4. That's an engine that we do know is pretty optimized for the Nintendo Switch at this point, and is still even getting more upgrades as we get along. So pretty cool to see this type of game come to the Switch. And it's very interesting because it is like an arena brawler type of game with friendly fire on there. So really, like they said, positioning is going to be very key just based off of watching the trailer, and it looks like there's going to be some co-op elements in there as well. We don't know about online play or leaderboards or anything like that, but some couch co-op with some Joy-Con multiplayer, I think that'd be pretty dope to play at get-togethers and things like that. It just looks like a really fun game. Kind of reminds me of like the Smash TV or some type of mix with that and other games that we've seen before, where you're just fighting hordes of enemies, like a horde mode or something like that, but in a very different or unique type of way. So I'm actually interested in this game, and once again, it looks great using Unreal Engine 4, and another Unreal Engine 4 game coming to Nintendo Switch, so that's pretty cool as well. And even indie developers getting in on the action when it comes to Unreal Engine 4. We've seen a lot of great stuff come out of the indie developers for the Nintendo Switch so far, so I'm hoping that we continue to see games like this and continue to see the quality just go up and up. We already have multiple different game announcements for today alone, and there's going to be more going forward in the future. So what do you guys think about this game, Cubers, coming to Nintendo Switch in 2018 using Unreal Engine 4? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright, and just like we do every single day, we've got a brand new Xenoblade Chronicles 2 update for the Nintendo Switch. So let's go ahead and get into October 4th's Twitter update from the official Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Twitter page. Today, Monolith Soft shared some details and pictures for Tora's weapon called Hana Shield. It does look like a shield, alright, but it also doubles as a drill. That's what is used to attack. Tora can get the attention of enemies, which allows him to protect teammates while creating opportunities for attack. So looking at these two different screenshots that they released today, there's something that I want to point out when it comes to it. So this guy seems to be like he might be the tank of the whole crew, to where he can be able to absorb the damage, then counter attack when he's ready. In this first screenshot, you can see him kind of just holding that shield and the facial expressions. Another line of detail that I really like about this game. So they're fighting some type of big beast monster, and you can see him holding out the shield here. And then when you click over to the next page here, you can see him with his actual blade, where he's getting the energy, the yellow one from there, and then you can see him using that as a drill. And this is the type of thing that gets me super excited about Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That extra layer of depth that you're seeing with the different characters between Pyra and Rex, Tora and his blade as well. So really cool stuff, really transformative as far as the shield turning into a drill. And I want to know more about the blade that we see there in the background. Seems like a little girl or boy. I can't really tell too much just from this screenshot here, but you can obviously see the link there, kind of wearing gesture-ish pants and a cape with some like metal boots and one of those weird like hats that you saw, like Renaissance fair type of hats or something like that, and definitely looks very gesture-ish. So it's going to be interesting to see when they detail who that character is as well. But even just going through some of these screenshots, the level of detail that they've put into this game, just from the battle system, from what you can see, has been greatly improved over Xenoblade Chronicles X. You see those little bits coming out from the drill there, the little animation with the swirling, and even checking out the background and everything, the caves in the water. Obviously it's going to look a lot better on your Nintendo Switch screen, but you can clearly see that they're trying to add the detail into this game, and they're trying to put in a lot of cool elements into the battle system just to make this pretty much the best Xenoblade game that we've played at this point. I think Takahashi and crew just basically said, what can we add to this in order to make it even better and better? And then on top of that, you also have to look at the amount of characters on screen and then how big this game. I don't think the Nintendo Switch is getting enough credit for what it's doing with this title in the first year. You essentially have 3 different blades and 3 different drivers, so 6 total characters on screen, in addition to a bunch of enemies in a large open world. Think about that for a second. All of that stuff, a lot of the RPGs that we see coming out today with these big open worlds are like 1-man teams or like 2-man teams or 3 or whatever the case is, and yes, it looks better, but at the same time it doesn't have as much action going on that you see with Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So this is actually really impressive. The tech that they're using is very good, and I'm interested in seeing just more with this game with Xenoblade Chronicles 2. You guys have to remember, this is launching in 2017, December 1st, pretty much has a locked set release date. They're already selling the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Special Edition Pro controllers, in addition to the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Special Edition, which I actually posted another link to Walmart. Their pre-orders have gone live, so if you want to pick it up there, you definitely can. So what do you guys think about this update for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, and do you guys like these daily updates that they're doing on the official Twitter page for the game? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. Really helps us spread the content of PlayerEssence across the interwebs in addition to YouTube. Also make sure you check out our Patreon page, pledge any tier, be entered in to win some awesome prizes. In addition to that, we have Discord voice chat and prized eShop tournaments for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and more. And also check out our brand new live streaming schedule that we have going on. We're going to be doing a ton of different live streaming pretty much every evening PT time. Make sure you follow me on Twitter to get updates. Plus, if you sponsor, you get access to some really cool emotes such as Toby. We also have a Mangekyu Sharingan, in addition to headbands out there, and it's just a great environment to be in. So make sure you check it out on the YouTube gaming app or the YouTube gaming page. Really makes the experience better for you guys with emotes and everything, and we're having a ton of fun almost at that next emote tier, so definitely check it out tonight. We're going to be playing a really cool game, and I think you guys are going to like it, especially if you love RPGs. Also, make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to PlayerEssence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you ninja for the next video. Peace.